Rightio, so we are off to move our dinghy off the mooring because we're due for about 40 mil of rain. And our dinghy's back over there on the mooring. We don't want it to sink. So Greg's going to take us on a little trip in our tender. There is La Fiesta. She's very excited. T-minus 4 days. Well, the good news is Little Rock's lobster is still afloat, which is really reassuring, but she has got some water in her. And as we said, there's probably about another 20 to 40 mil of rain coming. So we've left our mooring. It is now vacant. La Fiesta will not be on there for about another 6 months. We have Rock Lobster, our little rowboat. We're going to take that back home and secure her. And what happens with the mooring, Greg?
We have to notify Maritime that we won't be on it for a while. Just write a letter, send them an email, let them know what's going on, and yeah, that's it.
Cool. This is our home estuary, beautiful Gunnamatta Bay, Gunnamatta Baths, looking over to Cronulla. Dinghy safely ashore. Now we're just going to drain the water out of it. This is why we have to do this. There'll be a waterfall coming out of it. You can just see back down the back there. Lots of water coming out. And the poor little girl would sink if we left her in. A long walk home with the boat. Now she's all safely at home, waiting for our return in about 6 months' time. Here we are at Cronulla Marina. There's Pippi's. Maybe not one of our favourite restaurants, but that's a whole other story. Here is Cronulla Marina, and we're just around the corner at the Sailing Club. There's La Fiesta with the Cronulla Sailing Club in the background. It's pretty excited, not long to go now.
And this was the shackle that retains that pin. That broke a few months ago when we lost our fourth day.
Which is that?
Yeah. But the mast never came down, which was really rough.
Yeah, very fortunate.
So we had a re-rig, basically. That was due anyway. I don't know how the mast didn't come down, but it's a credit to Catalina. With the swept back spars probably kept it from falling forward, I'd say, or backwards either.
I personally think it was your quick thinking as this all unfolded, and you were very quick thinking, telling me what to do. So I give all credit to you as well.
Thanks for that.
Greg is cleaning the radius arm. Just take us through it, Greggy.
So this wheel down here, the cable runs around this wheel, and the wheel sits on top of the rudder shaft.
Yep.
And it's called the radius arm or steering quadrant. So it does collect a little bit of salt and debris that falls down on top of it because it is a large flat surface. So it's always good to keep it clean and give it a good flush with fresh water, and that allows you to see if there's any cracks or any faults in any welding, general corrosion, etc. Because if you lose this wheel, we've lost our steering.
Yep.
And it also keeps the rudder shaft stuffing box in as well. So if the radius arm fails, then you may compromise the stuffing box, and you'll get water into the boat. Anyway, it's always good to have a bit of a clean in the bilge, so I'll be flushing it with fresh water, giving it a good scrub, and just checking it out, and then I'll re-lubricate it.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy.
I'm glad I'm not too heavy to be down here because it's really, really tight.
Ooh, I'm lucky I didn't get the job.
Hello everyone. It's amazing how a tiny little maintenance issue can cause a further larger maintenance issue. So for instance, this is our shower floor, which fits in our shower above the fiberglass pan. Now this is made out of cedar, so it's very, very good at resisting moisture. You can see it's got little rubber feet on it. Now what I discovered when I lifted this up for cleaning was that the original rubber feet were coming apart like this, and they're all falling to bits. Now I'm not going to bore everyone on how to put these back on because it's quite simple, obviously. What I'd just like to say is, as these feet deteriorate and fall to bits, they're going to end up going into the slurper pump and clog it up, and that's just going to cause you a whole world of pain having to pull that out and unclog it. These little, the slurper pump wasn't meant to pump these things overboard, nor should they go overboard because of microplastics. So once again, yeah, just little things like this worth about 10 cents. If you see something broke, fix it straight away because it can lead on to worse problems in the future. Anyway, that's my blur for today. I better go put it back in. So this is the shower base I was talking about before, and it sits in here like so. Done. With new feet.
Okay, what's the job today?
So unfortunately the Corellas pecked my wind speed and direction anemometer apart. I'm going to go up there and fix it, and a lot of people use bosun's chairs to get hauled up, but they can be a little bit dangerous, so I don't climb heights in anything but a proper 5-point harness. That way I can't tip out of it. Or I run a safety line. Safety line will go through this locking device. I'll just tail it up as I go up, and the actual haul up line will go onto this D ring here, and Kim will be using the U-Butte electric winch to pull me up.
My new toy.
I'll have a communications rope or haul rope to pull the bucket of tools up once I get up there and get settled. I've also got a rope ladder over there which I'm going to attach to myself so that I can get some purchase with my feet and be able to look over the top of the masthead, which can be problematic if you don't go up high enough because the rope will basically stop in the halyard sheave low, so I need to be able to pick myself up and get over the top of the masthead if I need to, so that's why I'll be taking that tape ladder with me.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. The good old days.
Yeah, that's basically it, so let the games begin, and as always, don't try this stuff at home, kids.
Ready? Lifting. Tell me when to go.
Okay, go.
Did you say stop?
Hey, okay, Bill.
Just let me know how much I've got to go.
About a metre.
Okay, just count me in when I get down to my last, say, 20 centimetres.
Okay, copy. Stop.
Confirm stopped. So it's really important when doing a job like this that you have a full visual and that you have good equipment. We've got a winch here and we've got a safety line here. So I pull on the safety line. Every time I go up about a metre with this winch, I will pull on this safety line. That will save him. If there's a fall, he'll break in about 1 metre. Just another mild day down at Gunnemetter Bay. And when we look up, there's Greg all the way up the mast, looking to change out the wind and a meter. Greg's just taking the opportunity on the trip down the mast to do a little bit more maintenance. So he's got all his tools in the bucket and he can lower that down for me. I'll go collect them and then he'll come down the mast. Just letting Greg down the mast. Over here we've got the halyard line which is attached to his harness, and on my left we've got the safety line. So we're going to let him down safely. We're just going to let off a little bit of safety line, making sure that the halyard line is on tight. Give him probably about a metre so that if he fell, all that he's falling is a metre. Tying it off to the winch on the left hand side. Now I'll slowly let the halyard down on the right hand side which is attached to his harness. Here he comes. Ready? You can just see on the left hand side the safety line's taken up. I'm going to clip that off. I'm going to let out a little bit more safety line so that I can again let him down the halyard line. But if he does fall, if something happens with that halyard line, the safety line on the left hand side will arrest his fall. You can see that I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing gloves in case it all gets away on us and I literally have to... Did you just grab the safety line then? Yep, okay. I just have to use the gloves to actually arrest his fall. So we've got all bases covered here. Not much more I can do with safety other than that. Okay. He's made it. And that, my friends, is how you do rigging work safely. Thursday morning, the 22nd of May, and it is bucketing down here. I think we're due 40 to 80 mil of rain. Major flooding up on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. Sending our thoughts out to all those people affected up there. Just showing you what it's like here.